In this video, we will cover the following topics. Using a spreadsheet to effectively visualize and analyze data requires proper formatting. The boxes that make up the spreadsheet are called cells, and each cell can be characterized by its row, numbered, and column, lettered. An example of a cell referenced using its row and column is H7, which is the cell in the 7th row of column H. This is especially useful to know when working with formulas. The first thing to know when using worksheets is how to enter data into a cell. To do this, simply type in all the raw data by left-clicking the cell under the correct column and typing in the numbers only, no units. In Excel, cells with numbers are automatically right-aligned, and cells with any lettered elements are left-aligned. This can be changed using the alignment options in the Home tab. It is also useful to name worksheets, especially if you're using more than one worksheet in a workbook. To rename a worksheet, at the bottom of the page, double-click on the title Sheet 1, or right-click and select Rename. Type in your desired name, then press Enter. In some notation schemes, the use of subscripted and superscripted numbers and text is essential in effectively labeling data. In order to subscript or superscript a character or a string of characters, highlight the text you wish to change. In the Home tab under the Font group, bring up the Font menu by clicking the arrow in the bottom right corner of the group. In the Font tab on the resulting menu, tick the subscript or superscript box depending on which you desire. Then press OK or press Enter. An important visual characteristic of your Excel tables is the column width. Sometimes it is desirable to widen or condense columns to improve the readability of your spreadsheet. To change column width, simply put the cursor on the line separating the letters at the top of the Excel window, changing the cursor to a vertical line with arrows pointing in opposite directions. Click and drag the cursor to the right to adjust the column width manually, or double-click to auto-adjust the column width to the longest entry. To improve clarity and make tables aesthetically pleasing, it may be of use to have multiple cells merge into one. To merge cells together, select all the cells you wish to merge, then click the Merge and Center button in the Alignment group of the Home tab. If the contents of a cell is significantly longer than the column width, the contents can be wrapped. This means that the cell will lengthen automatically, such that the contents fit within the cell. To wrap text, select the cell or column that you wish to format, then in the Alignment tab in the Home menu, select Wrap Text. Sometimes, it's useful to define the type of number contained within a cell. For example, if you're dealing with monetary values, then formatting the cell to contain a currency automatically places a currency sign before the value. There are a number of cell types to select from with different formatting schemes. To define cell type, use the drop-down menu in the Number group in the Home tab. You can select from General, Number, Scientific, Percentage, and others. Use this formatting to show your data in the most appropriate method. In most cases, General is sufficient. To adjust the number of decimal places shown in a cell, select the cells you wish to format and use the one less decimal or one more decimal buttons located in the Number group of the Home tab. When entering data, if there is a pattern to the raw data, for example, if you want to calculate the areas of circles with radii of 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., then you can use an Excel trick to populate desired cells without typing all the values. This is called autofilling cells. In order to autofill cells, type in the first few entries into the column. Then, select all the column entries thus far by clicking in the middle of the topmost cell and dragging until all the column entries are highlighted and surrounded by a green border. Release the click, then move your cursor to the bottom right of your selected cells where there is a small green square, changing the cursor to a black plus sign. Click and drag down to populate as many lower cells as you intend. This method also works with days of the week, months, and written patterns such as week 1, 2, 3, etc. It is often necessary to sort data in a spreadsheet according to one of the columns, for example, from smallest to largest or vice versa. To sort data according to a specific scheme, select all data columns and navigate to Sort in the Sort and Filter group of the Data tab. Column headings can be included in the block as long as the My Data Has Headers box is ticked when performing the sort. Click the Sort button to bring up the Sort window. Next, use the drop-down menus to specify the criterion by which the data is to be sorted and in which order you would like it to be rearranged. The Options button can be used if you wish the sort to be case-sensitive or have a special sort order such as days of the week or months of the year. Once you're satisfied with the sort criteria, click OK. It may be necessary to copy and paste a column of data into a row or row to column, depending on the arrangement of your spreadsheet. A common instance of this transposition is the need to place experimentally obtained data from a data acquisition device into a worksheet that was set up prior to performing the experiment. To transpose data, copy the data, then right-click on the first cell in which you wish the transposed data to be located. In the resultant quick menu, select Transpose under the Paste options.